One of my coworkers at my last job invited me to go to this boxing gym with him. I didn't go for a long time. 2 or 3 months he kept inviting me, and I would always have some kind of excuse. And it's not that I didn't want to go, I did. I guess I just instinctively decided I'd rather stay at home and play video games and make YouTube videos. And that continued until I hit, to this day, the hardest depression I've ever been in. And it was actually really eye-opening because this was my first time being depressed, and in the past, I couldn't empathize with my own friends when they were going through this. I can still picture that fork full of rice being the hardest thing to stomach, even after practically not eating for 3 days. My breaks at work, I'd eat at most 6 Ritz crackers and half a bottle of water, and that was it. And my situation kept getting worse and worse, and to really add insult to injury, I was trapped with people who were not willing to help me, and people who, over the years, had molded my life to lead me to be the least self-respecting person ever. And I had thoughts I never thought I'd have in my life. And everything kept wearing away at me until one day I said, "This is it. Today's the day. Today, I changed something." And miraculously, I managed to muster up some sort of push in myself to go. So one day, I got off work, threw some gym clothes on, and I made my way over to that boxing gym. And when I got there, they were already wrapping up, and I barely had enough time to look at, let alone meet, a couple of the members. But I did get to put my name in a ledger that made me a member of the gym. So when the next meet took place, I already had my foot in the door, and that made it all the more easier to get up and go. And that put me in the best shape I've ever been in my entire life. I had confidence in my self. Like, before then, I had moments where I'd feel good and moments where I'd cry at the thought of myself. But now, I actually felt like a person. The boxing gym has since shut down, but I still remain in decent shape because of the things I learned there, so I guess if there has to be a moral to the story, I'd say if there's something, anything you want to do that thing. Find time, make the push, discipline yourself because something might happen. And nothing is more important than your aspirations. You just gotta roll for a chance.